Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Cliff Encounter and it's under the command of Major MTP Cat 6. Game on! Now he's got a 155mm howitzer mounted on top of a Walker Bulldog hull. And it's in a swivel bracket, which means obviously you can swivel it quite a wide amount. It's 30 degrees either side of the actual center line of the vehicle, and that makes a big difference because it means you can hit a huge number of tanks without actually moving the vehicle at all to get them within the aim. Okay, well, first shot looks like it's going to be down the western pass. He's looking for enemy targets in that area. And somebody's gone into the cap area right away. Just have a quick look at the donut. And that was the tank that went into the cap. It was a T-52. Now they're very fast to get up to the center point. And an AMX 12 tons now appeared. And it looks like he's going up the road towards the lighthouse. But changed his mind. We're still looking in the cap area. There he is. Now, he makes a quite easy shot, but you notice he got a bit of reticule bloom there. Sometimes that happens. If you jiggle the aim just slightly, you get a bit of movement. Oh, he got the kill! First kill of the game. He got hit by one of his teammates, and he just sat there burning, and then the shell hit him, and that wiped him out completely. Now, they've got another tank in the cap area. It's that T-52 again. But I think that Major MTP is more interested in what's going down in the Western Pass. KV2 down there. Launches around at him. And he's got another kill! 2 kills! Again, the enemy tank took damage before the shell arrived and it just overwhelmed him. Now, we do know it's the T-52, but the enemy have got 3 tanks in the cap area at this moment. And nobody's up there to spot where they are, which means that Major MTP is kind of, well, handicapped, because if you can't see the enemy, you can't get the reset. But somebody is actually doing resets on the enemy, because they suddenly lost a lot. Oh, he's got some reset points himself. Although he can't see it, there is an enemy tank behind that those structures, the columns. Going to fire another one in there. Hopefully the guy's still there. No, they're not there this time, so they have moved. Well, they need to get a reset with 3 in the cap. Remember, it takes twice as long to cap on Encounter, but with 3 in the cap, yes, they will cap faster than normal. Oh, he's got some more cap defense points because somebody moved back to behind that structure. He's now going to launch one behind that set of columns. Hopefully there's one there, and I suspect there will be, actually. That looks like a good choice. In fact, actually, the Tiger P has been spotted. And it looks like he was hit by an Arty round, because there's a mark on his front plates. T-29's next. Rounds out. Good hit. He's got some more defense points. He could actually end up with a Defender medal if he gets enough of them. Okay, he's going to launch another one in there. Oh, hits the columns. That's the unfortunate thing about those columns. Sometimes they do get in the way of shots. Okay, rounds out. Here we go. Yes! Direct hit on him. T-29 next. See if he can plonk another one in there. Just keep blasting away into the cap area where they are, and you're bound to get something out of it. Oh, again it hits the columns. But we've got a tank in the cap area which is blocking the enemy at the moment. You can just see him at the bottom of the screen. I think it's an AT-15A there. T-29 goes down, so Major MTP's going for the Tiger P, and he gets him and resets the cap completely. That's 45 defense points there, so I think it's very likely he's actually got a defender now. Over on the east side of the map, we can see a KV-85 sitting by the cliff edge, taking shots at our guys. He lines up a shot. He's loaded. Rounds out. Good direct hit for 184. There's also a T-34-85 there. Now his reload time 16.79 seconds. He's actually using a fire extinguisher in the place where you could use premium consumables. It does actually pay to use premium consumables. Not only do you get a faster reload, which means you do more damage to the enemy, but it improves your aiming as well, so less shots miss the target. So it really does pay off, and especially if you buy the premium consumables when they're half price. Oh, another kill! So that's 3 kills he's got now. First 2 kills of the game were his. Now he's got another. And that guy looks like he's got a mastery badge on the front of his tank. That's not a very good place to put those mastery badges, by the way. It's very visible to the enemy, especially to the enemy Arty, and identifies you as a key player. It's like saying, hit me because I'm the bigger threat to your teammates. That's why I always ensure that if I'm going to put a mastery badge on my tank, I'll put it on the rear of my tank, so it tells my teammates that I am a fairly good player if I'm in front of them. And any of the other badges, like high caliber or the Reaper badges or any of those badges, I put them on the sides of the vehicle where they're less likely to be seen, and they're going to be slightly smaller. You see, putting a badge there like that on the front of that vehicle is an invitation to get hit. And the KV-85 is now badly damaged. In fact, it looks to me like he's going to be out of action because the AMD is probably going to get him very shortly. Yes, he does. So we're only 1 tank up on the enemy at the moment, but it seems to be going rather well. And I think that Major MTP Cat 6 has actually managed to get a Defender medal, 3 kills, and a huge amount of damage already. Lead the target, that's it. Beautiful, into the engine bay. 258 hit points, spun the Jagdpanther round. Now he's fixed his tracks, and he's pulled away, but we've lost sight of him. Very inconvenient when our teammates lose sight of the guys. Now sometimes they lose sight of them because they've knocked down, they've hidden behind the rock, and yes, he does fire behind the rock just on the off chance he's still there, and he is still there, so he did stun him. If you lose sight of an enemy and your teammates are within sight of him, there's a very good chance that they are actually hiding behind some bit of scenery. SU-122-44 just got hit and tracked, and I think his fire extinguisher went off because we just saw a small burst of damage directly afterwards. Oh, a nice big hit there for 126, and he goes down to a shot by our Bert. Okay. Now the enemy are up near the center. We've got somebody in the cat blocking the enemy. They've got a Panzer IV Schmolton up there as well. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Okay, that's Shiv 74. Oh, good shot. He's down. AT-15A saw to him. Saw he was coming and turned to face him. But the enemy's got a Super Hellcat in the cap area, blocking our guy, and they did get a reset. Now, I would say to Major MTP, launch the shell in to splash the Super Hellcat. He does, and that was right next door to him when it went off, because you saw him back up just a little, just as the shell landed. Okay, couldn't see behind the bush, so he decided to fire one in anyway. The Hellcat was last seen in that area, but he's not there now because he's actually come down and he's trying to engage the T-29. He's racing past. No, that was a little late. You need to lead the target. You've got... Oh, he's flipped himself on his side! Oh, how embarrassing. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. In fact, actually, our guy said lol. Yeah, oops, lol. He flipped himself. He hit the rock too hard. Flipped up. And that's just what happens when you make a mistake like that. You flip over, and there's the enemy's Hellcat dying, Super Hellcat. And that means now there's only 2 enemies left, and both of them are Arty. Now, oh, just saw the Tracer. And he's coming from in that yard. So I think he's actually behind the wall. But he's managed to get round the back without actually upsetting the wall at all. No, I think that was just a little to the left, to the right of him. There's one actually up on the hill, on the plateau. Get this round in, get the kill, rounds out, and yes! So that makes it 4 kills. Can he make it 5? I'm sure he's behind that wall. He's behind the wall. No, honestly, I definitely saw the Tracer come from behind that wall. Yep. No, go back. There it is. Yes, he is behind the wall. Rounds out. It lands nearby, so he gets some damage, but the AMD's going to take care of business. Oh, he didn't. Oh, now he's in trouble. That AMD was really... That AMX was really mad, and the AMD was in a lot of trouble. But the kill shot goes to the T29. I thought, oh, that's going to be interesting. Wheelie wins again, but no, not on this occasion. The AMX is going to take revenge on him. Okay, let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And here's the end of battle results, and we can see that it was an ace tanker for Major MTP Cat 6 in the M44. Not just any ace tanker, this was his first ace tanker on this vehicle, because you only get the scrolls the first time. He got a Reaper badge for taking out consecutive enemies with consecutive shots. He also got a Fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. A Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. And he also got a Gauze medal for doing more damage than 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. A High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. A Defender because he reset the cap enough times to get 70 cap points. And also a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And his win rate from that game was 8,754. A very high game indeed. Very good. Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score. And we can see that, yes, 2,694 hit points. The next high scorer being the AT-15A, who was actually sitting in the cap for most of the time. He managed to get 1,862, and he also picked up a cool head and a steel wall during that game. The next high scorer was that KV-85, the one out on the edge of the map. He got 1,852 hit points. When it came to kills, again, it's Mage MTP Cat 6. He got 4 kills, 3 kills the AT-15 and the Burt. And then there was a whole bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, it was Mage MTP Cat 6 again. He's got the highest in all 3 columns. 1,149 base for him, 1,085 went to the AT-15A, 703 went to the T-29. He fired 30 shots in that game, got 12 direct hits and 1 penetration, 20 splash. Damage of 2,694 hit points, of which 2,568 were at more than 300 meters. So just the close range shots were on the Jagdpanther, I believe. He received, he damaged 12 of the enemy, killed 4 of them. So there was only 3 enemy tanks he didn't touch in the entire game. 599 hit points of stun assist off 17 stuns, and he got 96 defense points, so he was very close to getting the full 100, but he managed to get his defender, and I thought there was enough resets during that game for him to get it. On a premium count, he earned 49,452 credits, got 24,726 for completing the mission and events, that's holiday ops, total 74,178, and after resupply of ammunition took away 59,028 credits. He also picked up 1,723 XP, got 5,172 from holiday ops, took away 6,895 experience points altogether. So a very good game by Major MTP Cat 6. Congratulations on your first ace tanker, the first of many I expect. And thank you for sharing this game with us. I hope if you enjoyed that, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the YouTube algorithm and gets it watched by more members and also people who haven't found our channel yet. And thank you for watching.